I'm sitting here with Gideon Hardcore Buthelezi. Let's talk about your training camp. How's it gone so far?
It's going well. It's going well. I've been at the gym ever since, even before the fight, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and let's talk about this opponent of yours, Sabelo and Ngebiyana. It's a local fight for you. You've been fighting a lot internationally, defending your RBO world title. What do you think about Sabelo and Ngebiyana?
Yeah, I mean, Sabelo is also good. I mean, he also had his good fights. But then the thing is, he's been calling this fight for years now. He's been calling this fight, yeah. So, yeah, he's getting a chance now, which I assume he's gonna actually use it by all means, because as he knows, I don't know if he knows, but then I bring it. I'm not just I actually don't talk a lot. Yeah, I do a lot. So I'm gonna be bringing my A game. So I hope he also brings his A game, and we have an awesome fight. Give the fans what they want.
Well, interestingly enough, Sabelo is predicting a stoppage of you. He doesn't see the fight going the rounds. It's his first world title shot. What do you think of his confidence in saying such things?
I think he bit more than he can chew, because you must remember, it's his first title fight, world title fight,
yes, yeah.
And he's fighting a South African. But then me on myself also, I feel that he won't make it up until 12th round, because I've been tested. I mean, I fought with your Philippines, your Mexicans, and that, and with him, he's never been in the ring with a Mexican or Philippine. He's going to be in the ring with me, and I feel he's never been tested. Okay, he fought good guys in his previous fights and that, but then I'm the real deal. I'm the real deal. I don't want to lie. I know myself and I know what I'm capable of. Hence, I even noted in Sowetan that he won't go 12 rounds with me. If it does, I'm going to give him $1,000. I said, yeah, boy, go enjoy yourself. I'm seriously going to give him 1,000 if he goes 12 rounds. I don't see him going past 12 rounds. Yet he says he's gonna drop me. Hey. He's taking chances. Hence, I'm saying he bit more than he can chew.
From the sounds of things, it sounds like you don't feel he deserves this opportunity. Is that what you're basically saying?
For me, I think for me he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't deserve to step in the ring with me. I honestly feel he doesn't. But then in any case, he got the chance. I mean, for instance, I have more to lose than him. When obviously, like for instance with me, an example, if Mayweather. If I were to fight with Mayweather, I'll grab that chance, Yeah. I'll grab the chance with both hands, But then it won't be the same with Mayweather as well, like who's Gideon, So exactly, that's the kind of scenario we're in. And hence I'm saying he doesn't even deserve to step in the ring with me. But then nonetheless, because I did agree, it says because of this pandemic and all of that. I mean, we've been out for some time now, and so I think it will be good if maybe we have a local derby, less expenses as well, So it's good, and I felt that now is the time to actually give him that chance, because I mean he's been wanting it for some time now. So I bet he brings his A game. He's gonna stand, because this is not a Mickey Mouse. It's a world title fight. He must know that and must put that into head. So as much as I don't take him, like I say, he's a small boy, and I feel that he's actually inadequate to step with me in the ring. But then still, I don't take it easy. There's no easy fight. I prepare every fight, every fight of mine. I make sure that I'm 100% fit. So he should expect that.
And this will be, I can't even remember how many defenses of your RBO. You've defended it a lot of times. He's going to be another guy that's wanting to take it away from you. Yeah. When does it get to the point where you want to start exploring the other options, the other sanctioning bodies, unify the belts? Yeah. When does it come to that stage?
Yeah, true that. You came at the perfect time, because I do have other options, you know. I do have other options as to, you know, growing in terms of other title bodies in it, because I mean now it's going to be my sixth defense in it, you know. Yeah. So yeah, but I feel I wanna jump to other body like and leave the IBO, but then I'm not just going to leave it, you know. Only he says he wants to take it, let him try, but then he won't take it. Only I'm going to relinquish it and say, you know what, okay, I had enough. Let me jump in and go play with other kids now. Yeah.
And what about like fighting abroad? Because I mean, you have fought locally a lot of times. I mean, fighting abroad must be a dream of yours. You told me you're 34 years of age. I mean, these next couple of years are the big years.
No, true that. I mean, fighting abroad would be great. Would be great. I mean, there's opportunities are there. Just that, you know, the right people, you know, the right people in terms of connection and all of that. So after this fight, hopefully, something actually is going to come up. I feel that something big is going to come up. So it will be great for me to actually fight overseas. That will be a great opportunity. Let me say. As now, I mean, we're working towards retirement in that, you know. So at least we are actually pack up on finances and that, you know. Yeah. Then when you know one day when I retire, then I know that, you know what, at least I'm sorted. At least boxing did pay, you know, because it does owe me a lot. I mean, a lot of boxers can even say, I mean, boxing owes them. I mean, they sacrificed a lot. Even with him, you know, Sabela as well, he also sacrificed a lot for boxing. Hence, he feels, you know, he needs this chance. You know, he deserves it. You know. Yeah, I wouldn't say that he deserves it, but then he knows that where is he coming from with boxing or not. Yeah, so he does okay. Well, he has the chance. He must take the belt. He must try by all means to take the belt, because definitely sure, I'll be on top of him from first round. I promise you, from first round I'll be on top of him.
How do you see this fight playing out? Because you say you'll be on top of him from round one. You say you'll get the stoppage, but how do you see round by round playing out? Like, do you see him giving you any problems?
The thing is with boxing, you must understand one thing. Go in there with a clear mind that as you are going to be touched. I mean, there is a couple of punches that are going to land. Yeah. But then, are you fit enough to take them? Are you well conditioned to take them? You check. Those are the kind of things we must check. And like I said, there's no easy fight. Even if you fight a bum, it's still not easy, you see. But then the thing is now, what happens in the ring that actually you make it easy. It's going to be a fight, but then I see myself winning the fight and not going 12 rounds with him. Hence I'm saying I'm going to bring it from first round up until 12 if he's going to go for 12. But then he must be ready, because I have my tables on. I'm fully charged. When I go, I saw more put it on 120 straight up, you know, from first round. So I doubt he's gonna handle the pressure. I doubt.
Let's talk about social media, because Sabelo, his manager Bruno Pereira, has been on social media. They've been talking a lot. They've been, you know, have they got under your skin?
I saw the post. I saw the post on Facebook, and that, you know, and there's this other one that actually cracked me the most is when he posted a picture of me and Kosnati Joy. Yes. Then he said, we had great careers in our boxing career and all of that. And so, yeah, in other ways, he's actually saying that, you know, it's time for us to go. And that. So, and I bet he's a comedian, eh? maybe he's a comedian, like part-time or so. But then they never got into my skin. I mean, I've been in this game for long, and I know those few pointers as to they matter a lot. They matter a lot. I mean, I shouldn't lose my temper. You know, when you lose your temper, you lose your focus. You know, and that's the greatest that's the greatest tool one can actually hit you with. You know, and I'm tranquil, I'm relaxed. Whatever they're saying, it just hits on a. You know, it's like a boat in an ocean. That ocean won't sink a boat unless if you put the ocean inside the water, then it sinks it. It's the same. Whatever critics you hear, I mean, you don't put it into your head. Only when you put it into your head, then become real. You see? So whatever they're saying, it's good. It's good for them, and that also like now I just cracked cracked up also with what they're saying, and that it's not in my head, and it will never tear me down or put me somehow. I'll always be confident because I know what I'm capable of, and when I go there, I do what I was actually training for. You understand? So that's the thing. Whosoever says what and that, Bruno can talk whatsoever, however what he says in that. But then the thing is, I'll be with Sabelo in the ring. Only two of us. And the only thing he can do to help, since he's talking a lot on Sabelo's behalf, the only better thing he can do is, after I knock his boy up, then he can actually take the rest of the rounds, the other 6 rounds. Then that will be better. At least we'll be helping him out. Not only with the talks, but with the work as well. Yeah.
All right, so I mean, Sabelo, obviously, there'll be pressure on you because you are the favourite to win the fight. There's no mistake about that. When it comes to the betting odds, I'm sure you'll be heavily favoured. And as I said, there's pressure. But do you feel that or not?
No, I don't. I actually don't. And the fact that I might be maybe the favoritism in that fight, no, I don't. Hence, I'm saying whatsoever, whatever fight, I take it as my other fights, you know. Like for instance, when one thing that actually I learned from boxing was when I was fighting Tepolefele for my SA title. I won the SA title. I felt that I was still young for that SA title and I was, because even with my training, I was big-headed and all of that. I wasn't training, you know. I wasn't training enough and thinking, you know what, I'm gonna fight a bum and that. But then that fight actually made me, because after that fight, I learned a valuable lesson that, you know what, it doesn't matter who you're fighting. You must prepare 100%. Be ready for the fight. You know, don't disrespect other boxers to say, you know, he's a bum, this and that and that. Because I lost that fight because of fitness. You see, and he was on top of me from first round. So round number 6, I just left the fight. So after that fight, it was good that I actually lost while I was still coming up. Because imagine if I would have lost while I'm a world champ, then it was going to be actually hard for me to come back. You understand? So I learned my lesson at an early age. You know, as to now, that's what actually been keeping me. That, you know what, whatsoever fight that I'm getting, I'm 100% fit. I don't compromise. That's one thing for sure.
Okay, you won't compromise, and that's why I wanted to ask you the next step is I've been getting in contact, a lot of messages from a guy called Prince Patel. Yeah. He says after this fight he wants to put your belt, the IBO, and get a WBC interim title. Now obviously you're going to have to speak to the promoter, Ayanda Matiti, to finalize things, but I mean those sort of talks of him wanting to bring you to England to fight for those belts, what is your thoughts?
No, that's a great opportunity. I mean fighting overboard, it's an exposure as well. You understand? It's an exposure as well. We go that side, we work, we impress, then definitely sure we're gonna go back that side. You understand? Yeah. So we're gonna actually be creating a fan base as well that side. So I see there's an opportunity. I mean with currency as well. I mean it's better, you know. So it's good. It's a good opportunity. Like I said, like we spoke before, in terms of jumping into other bodies and that, I think that will be a great step also for start.
Well, there you go, Prince Patel. For when you watch the video, you see Gideon's ready for that. You got to get through Sabelo first, though. Yeah. So what's your message for Sabelo and Ngebiyana before you step in the ring?
Except that I'm gonna bring it, and I'm gonna bring it hard. And that boy, I promise you, I've never, ever since in my career, I've never felt the urge to beat someone so bad in my life. Never. Even when I was growing up, like, you know, besides boxing, like, because when I joined boxing because I used to fight in the streets and that. So yeah, my mom made me join boxing because I couldn't play nice with other kids in it. I've never felt like now. Like the urge that I have, I wanna rough him up so bad, and at the same time, I'm channeling my energy and my anger into actually taking out that art that I wanna display on his face. You understand? I'm angry, but then I'm calm. You understand? I'm angry, but I'm calm. I'm focused. I wanna paint it out on his face. I promise you now, this fight will be the start of end of his career. this is the beginning of the end of his career. I promise you. After this fight, it will never be the same. And after this fight, I promise you, even if you can have a couple of fights or whatever, but then he's not going anywhere with boxing. I'll tell you now. I'm prophesying now.
All right. Yeah. There's a message there for Sabelo when you watch it back. Lastly, do you have a thank you or shout out for anybody out there?
Yeah. I thank you. I very much thank you. And it's my first time actually being involved, like camping here in Val. I mean, as you can see, when Sharpeville, this gym carries a lot of history. I mean, a lot of champions were made, yeah. I've been in touch with my ancestral side of boxing, I would say. France is an amazing. I mean, most of the people know him as a boxer, but then he's amazing as a coach. Watch out for him in the future. And these up and coming boxers here in Val. I mean, the talent is enormous. I don't want to lie. It's so enormous. I mean, the guys were helping me like with sparring as well. I mean, I saw a talent in another angle, and the love that I'm getting actually from our people, it's somehow, they there for me in every way, in financial, emotional, spiritual, they there for me. You understand? So I just wanna send a shout out to our people. I mean, the Gloves Off crew, Gloves Off crew, Fighting Time. The guys, amateur guys. I mean, I promise you should. But then we'll keep you posted. Yes. You see the guys. I mean, the talent that they're having. I mean, France also. I mean, I'm over. I just want to say thank you to Val. It's my first time camping here and that. But then I can see the love and the support they're giving me. It's somehow. I don't want to lie. It warmed my heart in another way. And once again, I want to say thank you to you, Hagen. I mean, without you. We wouldn't be having this interview, and without you, we wouldn't be exposed as we are now. I mean, I know that there's people that get in touch with you on our behalf, like, wanted to connect with us and that, but then if you weren't there, I mean, that wasn't ever going to be possible. So I know that there's a lot of opportunities that boxers are getting with you, because of you. So I just want to say thank you very much. It's my first interview with you, and I'm looking forward to other ones coming. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.